We're talking to an award-winning consultancy firm. Survey and Test are sustainability consultants based in London, and I've got Stan, Natalie and Fatima with me today. Welcome. I know your roles are wide-ranging, but are you able to tell us in a nutshell, what does Survey and Test actually do?
We work with organisations to help them understand their impact on the environment and manage it. They need to understand that and quantify it. And then our work is to understand that and help them put processes in place to manage. We use international standards to do that. ISO 14001, 50001, that manages environment and energy. I think the twist for us is we're really quite a small team, but we only work with really large organisations. And they're organisations that want to do the right thing, but also completely understand the risks of not doing the right thing, of getting it wrong. And that might be missing the risk that sustainability poses to getting new clients, the risk to their reputation, the risk climate change might pose to their supply chain. But I think being a small team means we understand their businesses inside out, and we get to understand their strategic aims, their risks, their strengths, their weaknesses, and then we support them, and especially support the individuals, don't we? So we understand who's got a sustainable edge to their role, and then we support them one-to-one. And I think that if you add all that together, that's probably how we achieve a high level of success.
So if I was a potential new client with no clue, why would I choose you?
I've been in the position of that person in previous roles, so I feel like I'm able to share my experiences with them. I appreciate working in different organisations and workplaces. There's different policies and procedures and characters to build into that sustainability journey, and actually sometimes it can be quite daunting. The word sustainability, the word internal audit can be quite scary, and I really appreciate that.
But I think also what you do really well is identify when somebody doesn't completely understand, and without any fanfare we're going to plug those gaps. We're going to give them the right skills, and often people have been given a role and it's been tagged on to their role. They're actually really busy doing their core job, and somebody's been given an extra sustainability task as part of that without training. Really difficult for them to put their hand up in their office, say, I don't know how to do this. But I think probably our skills, particularly Natalie's, having held a lot of these positions that you're assisting people in fulfilling, you spot that, don't you?
Yeah, and it is very daunting in the sustainability, facilities, workplace, day-to-day operational roles. You wear lots of different hats, and you're just expected to be experts in that area as well as your day job. So it's trying to make the best out of a situation or the time that we have, or the facilities and resources that they've got available. We appreciate that organisations have a budget, they have a timeline, they have a deadline. So we have to remember that when we're thinking of plans and ideas to reduce impact, and that's really important. And I know firsthand, managing budgets and time is really, really important to our clients.
I hear you're quite new to the company,
Yes.
Fatima. Can you tell us about your journey since joining?
Yes, I joined Survey and Test as an intern. I did my degree in International Planning and Sustainable Development. I now focus on sustainability reporting. I help clients with ISO internal audits and the research side of things. What I enjoy most about my job is that I get to do different things every day. One day I'll be doing sustainability reporting, and another day I'll be helping clients with internal audit templates and stuff like that. A big chunk of my work goes to research. I'm always learning about new things. So I make it easy for our clients to understand it better. I break it down in a way that I can easily understand, so the other person can also understand it in an easier way. So that's what I feel like my research side of things will help others. One thing I really enjoy about that is every day I'm learning a new thing. So it's actually making me better at what I do as well. For instance, we have clients from different parts of Europe and US and in the UK as well. So we work with clients from Denmark, Switzerland, Norway, US. So we are looking into different regulations from different parts of the world. But the one thing that's very interesting is that it's all similar. Like, for instance, if we have streamlined energy carbon reporting here in the UK, which is based on the carbon emission reporting. So what they have in the US, it's CARB, specifically in California, which is California Air Resource Board. So they have the similar kind of reporting system in there. So the landscape is definitely shifting, but the everything, be it the UK SECRA or EU directive or CARB, everything echoes for the same push for more transparency or accountability. They all want more actions and more accountability in terms of emissions. So it's all the same. The geography is different, but they're all traveling in the same direction.
And now I see why you're called the research queen. Stan, tell us about what you do.
I think my role's quite wide. So I'm a sustainability consultant and a chartered energy manager. And also lead auditor for some of the things the client needs. So I'm a lead auditor for the ESOS scheme and ISO 14001 and 50001. And that means I go to the companies and find out exactly what they need and work with them one-to-one. So I tend to do more meetings, site visit, go to the organisations, meet with management, help them with the management review, see how effective their plans are, where their strategy needs to go next. And I think I probably do slightly more one-to-one, don't I, really? What they get from that is the one-to-one assurance from a fairly expert level, actually. We know exactly what we're doing with this, and we've done it over and over again with similar companies, so that gives them some reassurance. The key thing I'm doing is trying to understand what their level of awareness is. Because sustainability is so wide, people all use the same terms. It means different things in different organisations. One week I might be, or one day in fact, I might be working with an international law firm. The next day I might be in one of Britain's more prominent cathedrals. The day after I might be working with a Scandinavian data centre. Sustainability means something completely different. They're trying to achieve different aims, have different strategies. So I think my day-to-day role is really understanding what they need. They need to know me, I need to know them. And I think that's our starting point.
And you assure them very quickly that you're an expert.
Absolutely, and it's well-trodden ground for us. We've done this with similar organisations successfully. We know where their challenges are, and we can work with them.
What's the first thing you're going to do to help put me at ease and get me on the right track?
So we work backwards, actually. So we find out what your plan is. So have you got a date that's set with either your external auditor, so typically somebody like the British Standard Institute. We look at what you've already got. What compliance do you have to be complying with? We take it and we make our plan. We make a schedule. I like a list. So that all goes into part of the audit planning or audit preparation. It will be looking at taking each compliance, each element of the standard one by one and finding evidence that you are complying with it. And I find that putting things into place that helps them really gets the journey going and for people to succeed and feel confident in talking about sustainability in their roles when we're not around. The journey to get to certification is quite long, it's quite tedious, and you need lots of experts along the way. And although you have great teams around you, experts externally are the way forward. I know it can be daunting, and we hope to take the dauntingness out of it. We are your experts, and we're at the end of a phone call, an email, a Teams to answer any question, big or small.
Oh wow, I'm really pleased that I was able to show everybody what Stan's been saying about you, which is that you are scarily organised. I suppose I really want to push this back to Stan and say, how did you build such a wonderful team?
Yeah, I don't have a single answer for that. But I think when you're working with great people, it comes together, and we've all got our own skills. And I think we work quite well together as a team, and we're finding that we can do more and more for clients in our specialist ways, can't we? And that's his experience with with workplace. So there's not a challenge she hasn't already found a solution for. In her own role, in previous roles, and Fatima's skills researching them. I'm very lucky that our team's formed in this way. I'm not entirely sure it was a conscious plan, but you know when things are right.
Can you tell me a little bit about the learning culture in your organisation and how I would benefit from that as a client?
Well, I think that we're very open together. We work together in a very open way. So my experience is quite wide as it happens. Over 40 years, I've had a variety of experiences, and I'm able to share that working for organisations, and I share it amongst us. Fatima is very open when she researches something and she shares that. Natalie's come across all sorts of challenges and found the solutions. We share together. If we find a challenge, we've probably already got the answer between us. At the same time, we completely respect the culture of the organisations we work with. So we understand how corporate organisations work, how they present themselves, their style of communications. But we also understand that there are a collection of individuals, and we need to work with those individuals on a human level. So I think if you put all that together, that's probably how we achieve quite high standards.
We got to say this is a very, very successful team because you've won awards, haven't you?
We have.
Who wants to tell me about your award?
Wow. Me? Well, I mean, we've helped other clients win awards. In fact, last year was one of the things I was most proud of, actually. And we didn't really expect to win the award ourselves, did we? I think that's fair to say. And we won Sustainable Small Business of the Year. And it's pretty much the things we've been describing. You know, we're providing an expert service. We're a great team together. We're just delivering what the client needs in quite a human way. I think that's probably the way we understand. Our approach is to understand the sort of needs of the individual in the organisation as much as the organisation. So they get to know us, and we get to support them.
You've come a really long way. You've built a wonderful team. Can you tell me what your aspirations are for the next 5 years, or just even what's coming up next?
Yeah, I think it's good to look over a 5-year period, actually. Sustainability is fast moving. It's a single subject, but it's how it's recognised amongst the customers is changing. And as Fatima explained just now, you know, that with the Californian carbon regulations coming in December, it's very similar to the UK's streamlined energy and carbon reporting. Maybe they're 6 years behind. Everyone is heading in the same direction, just at different speeds. So the further our clients go along, the more they recognise quite what the challenges are, the support they need, and then because they know us, and because we've been working with them already at an organisational level, at an individual level, we can really help. So I think the next 5 years is do more and achieve more for our clients, and hopefully enjoy our working life at the same time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I've really enjoyed our chat. Thank you so much for coming and telling me all about your company. It's an exciting time to be involved in sustainability, and I've learned so much. Thank you.